Hey everyone, this is Andy from Giz China, and now we're looking at the Ulefone Be X. Now this is the small 4.5 inch phone from Ulefone, and it's their budget device. It's around $90 online, which is really cheap for an Android phone. If we just open up the box, you can see that it's quite a small device. It's 4.5 inch QHD display on there, so 540 by 960 resolution. It has 1 gigabyte of RAM. It is a 1.4 gigahertz quad-core processor, octa-core processor. This is the older MT6589 processor, but it's the lower end version, so it's only clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. For the size of the screen and the use that this cheap little phone will be put through, that processor will be more than enough. But it does mean that it has no native LTE support, so there's only 3G and 2G on this phone. Also in the box, let's open up the packaging. You get a screen protector on there, another screen protector there. There's also one applied to the phone. We get another Ulefone instruction manual here in English. The last Ulefone instruction manual we saw was really quite impressive, really big, chunky booklet to look at. Okay, what else do we have in here? In here should be the EU charger. Let's open that up. There you go, EU charger. And in here is a USB data cable and charger too. There are no earbuds included with the phone. So overall, there it is. That's the Ulefone Be X. Let's have a look at a few more details. The rear of the phone has a white textured finish to it. It's quite a smooth finish. It's not the baby skin texture that we see on the Xiaomi Redmi 2. Got a power button on the right hand side with a volume rocker on the left. In the base we have just a microphone, and at the top we've got a USB charger and data transfer connector there, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Inside, let's have a look what's in here. So this just peels off. You can see we've got this same similar hexagon pattern there, which gives a little bit of stiffness to the rear of the phone. It means when it's connected, it pushes down on the battery and there's no squishiness and creaking in there. Let's take a look at this battery. I think it's a 1900 mAh battery in there. We've got space for 2 SIMs and a micro SD card. It will take up to a 32 gigabyte SD card in here. And we just can see that we've got space there just for one single speaker as well. The rear camera is an 8 megapixel camera, and the front camera is a 2 megapixel camera. Let's turn it on. Okay, so there we go. This is the Android 4.42, I believe, system on the Ulefone Be X. Let's bring that down. Let's turn down the brightness a little bit. So we've got this small display. We've got quite wide bezels, but overall it's a really small, compact little phone, and for $90 it's pretty cool. Let's take a look at this 8 megapixel camera. I've just done a video of the THL, so I'll just bring that THL back in here. Take a picture of that. So that's with the flash. Let's turn that flash off. So the camera is a little bit slow. Focus is slow, and when I try and take the photo, it thinks I'm trying to focus on something else. So there are a few bugs there that need to be worked out on the BX. If you go into the settings, go down to the About the Phone here, and you can see 4.4.2 BX, and all the usual languages are in here too. Alright, you can see the capacitive buttons along the chin. We've got the home button there, we've got a back button and a menu button, but they don't light up, which is a bit of a shame. But overall, for $90, it's a smart little phone. Should offer enough performance for most people who just want a cheap phone to get them going. And for $90, yeah, it's not so bad. Feels quite well made. This isn't metal chassis, it's a plastic chassis that looks like metal. Yeah, not too bad. We'll do a full review as usual, and we'll post that up soon on Giz China. Alright then, thanks for your time, and speak to you all soon. Bye bye.